Hello there, YouTube. This is Wheelchair21, and in the month of December, it is a pseudo month of Godzilla reviews, and I have finally come down to Legendary Pictures, MonsterArts Godzilla 2014, released through Tamashii Nations and Bandai, which I was able to secure with the help of DecaBlue25 of Ranger Reviews. Yes, this awesome figure is just badass. This box alone is huge. Huge, I say. It's probably one of the biggest boxes I've gotten from the MonsterArts line since, well, the original Godzilla. First off, I love the red. Red is a beautiful color, and it really went well with displaying, well, legendary Goji. And the box art is pretty amazing thus far, showing all the amazing features this figure has in store for us. And honestly, I can't wait to get it out. It's too bad, though, it doesn't come with the nuclear flame effect. Upon opening this figure, I am just baffled. I mean, I've seen reviews of it, specifically Visible Ninjas, and I mean, you can see a lot of its joints. Like, they're visible. MonsterArts are one of those things where Tamashii has not been able to perfect the art of hiding joints. But, nevertheless, the immense points of articulation on this is just absurd. It is so crazy. Like, the legs, how many points they have. It really does help with actually displaying the figure. It really helps making it look like the damn thing on the screen. It allows you to practically put it in any situation it was in. I mean, it allows you to do the roar, like the full lean forward roar. It allows you to put it in a swimming design. It allows one to actually do a lot of the initial poses that came with the actual, figure, the movie. I mean, it's great. I love it. I mean, this thing is just badass. The one precaution is, are these goddamn dorsal fins could poke an eye out. The tail is, this is just, I don't know, man, I'm just like in heaven right now. I'm just messing around with this figure. I just want to just play around. I don't even want to do this review. Fine, I'm fine. I'll see you next time, YouTube. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so, the tail, it has, like, 2 points of articulation right here. Right in here. Another point right here. Another here, and another here, and, like, all about the tail. Like, this is, like, 8 points of articulation put into this tail. Yeah, there's, like, 4 to 8 points built into this tail. It's really immense. Like, this thing is huge. It moves, it sways, it looks real, it acts real. It's wonderful. You got your legs moving all about. Actually can, get the figure to actually stand, to actually roar is a good feature. I mean, it can do this bent over roar. It can do the actual standing triumphant roar where, I mean, it just looks badass. I like the fact that it has all these points of articulation. I just don't think, like, it's fully solid. It can really, do all the things it can, as shown by the Bandai Tamashii designers. I can't seem to really get it to do the full arc up to do the roar. I think it's all about camera angles and how they position the figure, because I can't really get it to look 100% accurate to how the box is right now. But overall, I love it. I mean, it's pretty badass. For evaluation time, I'd say if you want to spend a lot of money to get this figure, which is $50 to $60, do it. I mean, this thing is practically 6 inches off the ground and almost 8 inches long from the head to tail. I think it's even longer than that. It's really worth having. It's really worth buying. You can put any of your other Godzilla blast effects in its mouth for the time being. There is going to be a new one coming out later with blue dorsal fins, with the actual breath attack, and with a Muto head, which is beautiful nonetheless. I mean, I don't know what people have against this figure thus far. I've been hearing a lot of mixed thoughts on it, saying that there's a lot of QC errors with it. And I can kind of see why. I mean, some of the joints don't want to move in the right position. Some of the joints are very loose or very tight, depending on a specific person's release. I mean, I got this because it was a good deal. I got it for like $50 from Deca, who got it at New York Comic Con. I love it. I got it. I got it. I love it. I mean, Deca really hooked me up, helped me out. So I'm really glad. I'm happy. Now, when comparing it to its American counterpart, the NECA Godzilla, they're almost the same height, just about little off. Maybe no more than a quarter of an inch. Their tails are almost the same length. Their body, though, sculpt is slimmer. It's a lot slimmer. You can see the difference just by looking at them straight on. You have Bandai on the left, NECA on the right. Two companies with the same approach. This one's more streamlined reptilian. This one's more based on the actual mold. Looks nice. You see more scales on this one. This one is a little bit leathery, wet. It looks like it's just risen out of the ocean. This one actually looks dried off and well done. Actually all the grooves, all the creases, all the cracks and creases really well. I mean, there's nothing wrong with either of these figures except price and how you look at the actual scale, skin, and leathery hide. I mean, I like both. I'm glad I have both. This one's the nice, bulky Hulk mass that you saw in the film. This one is the more streamlined one that people may or may not like. I mean, it's not as overly accurate when you look at down at the face, but its body and torso kind of seems more close, because especially a lot of the joints can kind of be hidden, especially on the camera, which is a good thing. This one, however, the main event, the big guy right here, you can see practically all of his parts of articulation. I mean, it is so dang visible. This thing right here, right now, I can see every single point of articulation from the leg, from the arms, from the upper torso, and the neck. It's just very visible. Very freaking visible. Which is kind of, I guess, some people's gripes about the figure. I mean, whatever. But I like it. People who like Godzilla will want to get it. People who are monster art collectors will want to get it. But not the common fan. They will just most likely deal with their NECA figure and move on their merry way. I cannot wait, though, for the future release with the Muto head, the different dorsal fins, and the breath attack. I understand it will most likely be a Tamashii web shop exclusive, but I'll deal with that and just buy it off of Amazon. Nevertheless, you can find this figure from places like AmiAmi, Hobbylink Japan, CS Toys, Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store. I would say Toys R Us, but Toys R Us doesn't carry MonsterArts. I don't know why my head's saying that. Probably Image Anime. You can probably buy that at other Bluefin distributors. So, I mean, you got a whole wide array just to pick up Legendary's Pictures Godzilla in MonsterArts form. Really wonderful figure. I do have just a few minor gripes, but that's just with quality control. Other than that, you can like this video here on my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel, check me out on Twitter, Instagram, or over at herotaku.com, because heroes are among us. You can also listen to all the plentiful podcasts in association with Hirotaku on Raijo Nihon. And we'll see you next time for another Rolling Review, Duels, DVDs, card game shenanigans, and more Godzilla reviews this month in December.